What should you do as how? Till your boyfriend snatch
What do you mean?
waiting money go cost. My boyfriend sponsored me and my best friend on a 3-day trip, and the money was sent to my account. We went and came back, and then I splitted the remaining money into two. I gave her a share and she was acting up. 3 days later, she came to me and showed me a paper where she jotted down every amount we spent. She told me that the money we spent was supposed to remain more, that we didn't spend up to the amount my boyfriend sent.
That's what I do for you. Hey! Hey!
Hi guys, you're welcome back to another episode of DRR, the Reaction Room. This is the most interesting podcast, as you know already. My name is Kofoshi Olainka and I'm here with...
Hi guys, my name is Prosper.
So guys, please subscribe, like and
and
share
share.
our video. Okay, thank you Prosper for coming today.
You're welcome.
Well, so Prosper, I think this is what we do normally.
Yeah.
We actually do this normally and now we're actually doing it on a bigger scale. Please be honest. I think I can trust you to be honest.
Okay.
So today, we'll be talking about people that are entitled.
Okay.
Entitled people. And then you have to tell me if you think they're entitled or not.
Okay.
So we'll be doing something little here. When I read the stories, this is entitled and this is not entitled.
Entitled.
So anyone you feel, you
Okay.
show.
No problem.
Here you go. So the first one I have this situationship that I am in. A mutual consent. Both of us are single. We have been pretty cool and I had my birthday yesterday. This guy sent me 25k. He said it is 1k for each year. I am 25-year-old. I wouldn't have any problem with this, but this is someone that just got something that is worth over 60k for a friend, a girl that is not even a birthday yet. Should I confront him or am I feeling entitled? I feel like I feel like sending it back to him. PS, he changed my phone like 2 months ago though, and I was really expecting more from him.
Obviously, she's entitled.
Entitled?
Yes,
Why do you think she's entitled?
Personally, she, since it's a relationship, first of all, it's not a committed relationship, so
Yeah.
she shouldn't be expecting much in the first place.
Yes.
And also, relationship between human beings, apart from regardless of gender.
Okay.
So speaking on the personal skills, there are females that if they need something without any sexual desire, I would want to do for them
Okay.
on a larger scale.
Yes.
Irregardless of anything.
Okay.
So I feel like she's entitled.
Entitled.
Yeah.
So let me read comments and see what people think. I see why you chose to be in a situationship with you.
Obviously.
You think that's true?
she's demanding that much. If she's not the main baby,
Okay, so you're feeling too entitled though. 25k is better than don't worry, I owe you. You know guys actually say this thing.
no,
Don't worry, I owe you. And somebody said anything situationship, don't complain. Because I believe no sane person that likes me will tell me he wants situationship. This tears up a whole conversation of would someone that really like you pursue situationship. Do you think so? That's a whole conversation on its own.
But she never told us the origin of the situationship. It might come from her and it might come from me.
Mutual consent.
Yeah, and you see, mutual consent. That's why it's situationship. Might be the situation they are both in. Maybe that's the best solution for both of them.
Okay. So now let me ask you the question. Do you think if you love a girl, would you pursue situationship with her? Do you think any guy that truly loves you will bring out situationship?
As I've said earlier, it depends on both of them. He might want a committed relationship and she might want a situationship.
Yes. But that does not answer my question. If a guy loves you, would he ask you for a situationship?
I can't speak for others. But maybe yes.
Maybe yes.
Let's say yes.
Defend your point.
Yes.
Defend it. I want to hear why.
Because sometimes you might like someone and you may not want to take things too serious.
Do you think if you like somebody, you will not want to take things too serious?
Personally, that's why it's called a situationship. There are many situations that a man can be in that I will not want to be in a committed relationship. And most of the time, in gradual process, it might become something committed at the end of the day. But at that particular point in time, it might not be something that they... And most of the time, for her to agree to it, it's something that she too wants. So
okay, now let me make this
both
instance. Yeah, I like you, but you barely like me. Let me say, okay, you just fancy me. So because I like you, yeah,
I get where you're going.
Okay, you get where I'm going. So because I like you, yeah, and you don't really like me enough, you now say, okay, let's be in a situationship.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Even for most situationship,
That's how it
that's
happens.
actually it.
So what if is the guy?
She said mutual consent.
True. But I still beg to believe, like, if a guy really loves you, he would not want to be in a situationship with you. You're supposed to.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Like for example, if you like a girl now, and
Yeah.
and maybe she doesn't want something committed,
Mm-hmm.
you might just settle for the idea of having even part of her. You won't mind.
Instead of a whole lover.
Even if she can't give you won't mind having a part of her.
True.
So that's in that sense to situationship to come.
So now, okay, the next story, yeah, waiting money go cost. My boyfriend sponsored me and my best friend on a 3-day trip, and the money was sent to my account. We went and we came back, and then I splitted the remaining money into two. I gave her a share and she was acting up, so I thought it was a normal mood swing. 3 days later, she came to me and showed me a paper where she jotted down every amount we spent. She told me that the money we spent was supposed to remain more, that we didn't spend up to the amount my boyfriend sent. I was lost because the money was not in the bank I regularly use. So everything we spent was from another bank. I didn't know what she was implying, and I felt it was wrong for her to do so. The trip was for me, and even at that, I showed her the balance, but she still insisted that the money was supposed to remain. If she were the one, I wouldn't even ask her about it. I would be contented with whatever she gave me. Please, what do I do? Because I am beginning to get angry. Entitled or
The
not?
best friend is she's feeling entitled because obviously it's not her money
Mm-hmm.
and it's the friend's boyfriend money.
Yes.
So even you going on a trip with her, as long as I'm not spending your money,
Was a privilege.
Was a privilege, and as per you guys are friends, you guys for the experience and everything.
Yeah.
And see someone to sponsor you, and she can still split the remaining money
And give
give
parts.
you.
Yeah.
And you are still writing each and every amount that is entitled.
Okay, do you think there's a level where friendship gets to that you can discuss stuff like that? Like, a guy, the money we spent on that trip was not up to that. You know, what if she was like not so serious about it? When she's like, babe, the money we spent was not up to that. Maybe you're supposed to give me more or stuff.
The thing is that the thing about word and action is sometimes it's the way you present it.
True.
So her presenting it she might feel like since they are best friends, it might be something that she might want to hear out. But there are some things that you don't need to say.
And you feel like this is one of them.
This is one of them. Like since it's not your stuff, and her giving you that amount, she will have done some calculations on the amount she wants to give you before she give you. So I don't think there's any point of you raising
that issue again.
Yeah. You should have just allowed it to die down.
So let's read the comments. Somebody said, what should you do as how? Till your boyfriend snatches your till your friend snatches your boyfriend, you will know what to do. I hope she doesn't know any of your deep secrets that your boyfriend doesn't know. Because this your friend is not a good person at all. Cut the friendship before she cuts your life short. You think that is true?
You know sometimes they say assume the worst before the worst happens. So this is that. I think that's exactly what this person is trying to do.
Okay. So somebody else said you are very wrong for splitting the remaining money with her. The money where you supposed use enjoy alone. She's mad. Let her boyfriend sponsor her.
Exactly. Even her splitting it itself is still so there's no even point of her even saying anything at all.
Yeah.
For her to even split it shows she's a very
good friend.
So what's now is entitlement. Like it's not your shit. So why
entitled?
Yeah.
Okay, so third story. I have been married for 7 years with 2 children. My husband is a businessman and a contractor, and he takes good care of us. Recently, he bought his mom another car. I have been disturbing him to buy my own mom a car, but he has turned deaf ears. I have already enrolled my mom in driving school. What else should I do?
Okay, I won't say entitled.
So where's your thing standing?
I would say it's in the middle. But there are some this mother wife
mother-ish
is a very, very sensitive topic, and people might have different opinion on it.
I agree.
Because for me personally, my mom is number one. I'm sorry. But
I don't think that's something to be sorry about. But okay.
So like that's just my personal, and someone else might have
another
opinion.
Okay, now let me say this thing. Let me just say this thing here. You know, there's a part in the Bible that says when a man marries his wife, he leaves his family and they become one.
Yes.
Do you get me? So now your Mom is not more number one. It's not like she's not number one, but your wife is now you. You are your wife. Your wife is you. So there's no my mom is one, my wife is second ish.
Yeah, and if you look at it, him buying the mom a car is not something he has planned today. There are many sacrifices that the mom will have made for him in the past. Maybe when he's in secondary school, when he's very like, one day I will make money, oh, and I'm going to buy my mom this. One day I'll make money, I'm going to buy my mom that.
I'll
So
spoil my mom.
I'll spoil my mom. So him just doing it is just him fulfilling the wishes he has had for back in. It's not, he will not just wake up one morning and say, okay, today I'm buying my mom a car.
True.
So I think in due time, it's something he's going to do for her if she's just a little bit patient. But I don't see anything wrong.
You don't think she's entitled?
She's not entitled. I understand where she's coming from.
That's good.
But she too, she should try and understand the husband and not make it a big issue.
That's very good. But let's take the comments. To be fair, you should buy your mom a car, but that is solely his decision to make. On the other hand, it is also wise to offer to contribute to it. Your mom, your sole responsibility. The second comment says, your mom doesn't have sons that can do it for her.
Obviously, she doesn't have.
Obviously. Okay.
She doesn't have.
Yeah.
So no one is doing it for her, obviously. I don't want, it's more like an insult, yes. But obviously she doesn't have.
Yes.
So, and I also, she should just try and, maybe she should save up to buy her mom the car. Or she should be patient, because I think in due time, it's something that he can do. Because,
you know, I want to say something concerning this. Does she not have sons to do for her? You know, there's this scenario that comes out very popularly where men ask their wife to take care of their moms. Do you get? And then the women come out and say, doesn't the woman have children to take care of her? Like, why must it be the wife taking care of this husband's mom? Do you get? So now I feel like this is an opposite scenario.
Yeah. He's wanting to have a child. He's another thing to have a child that is caring. So if the husband has caring sisters, he won't need to be asking the wife to take care of the mom. It's something that the daughters can take. And sometimes too, the daughters may be caring, but they may not be in a particular position in life to actually take care of their parents.
Wisdom.
The daughters that are trying to sort out their life, maybe they are not even yet married, they are still trying to find their feet in life. Adding their mom to the responsibility can be something that can weigh them down. So I'm just thinking of the scenarios. Might be the man that is the only one capable. And if the man goes out to work to get money, who will remain home? Or let's say, in the traditional family, the role of the wife is to care and nurture. Then the role of the husband is to protect and provide. So in a traditional home, normally is going to be the wife that might take care of the mom in that kind of scenario.
Okay.
So that's just.
So you feel it is normal for men to ask their wife to take care of their moms?
It's normal.
Okay. So let's take the last comment here. But wait, just wait, guys. Let me paint a new scenario. A lady works and earns 300k a month, and her husband works and earns 4 million every month. Yes, she can save and buy her mom a car, but we all know how long that will take. Is it really a bad thing for the husband to assist if he has the capacity to do so? Let's be honest, if the same husband has bought 2 cars for his own mom and his wife's mom is still entering keke every day, is it wrong for her to ask him? Not insist though, but to ask him. I don't know about this poster, but this is my own question. Even me, if I can afford it, I would buy the car for my husband's mom, just so she doesn't stress herself entering keke. I know some women can act entitled, and that is a different thing. But as for me, I like to give. Whether it is my family or my husband's family, I will give regardless, because their son is my family. It didn't fall from a tree. His parents are also my parents. That is my 2 cents.
She has given a scenario and she has given her own answer. So obviously she has answered her own question. Obviously. Okay. So personally, exactly what she said is actually correct. Because once 2 of you marry, your families are
the same.
They are the same. If, for example, just like if maybe you marry a guy that has a child, the child is your son, but the child is still not your son. Family is different from family.
We spoke about this in the previous episode. Now let me just ask you the question: do you think you can marry someone that has a child, a single mom? Since the child is your child, it's not your child, but it's your child, right?
Yes.
So can you marry someone, a single mom? Think.
To be honest, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But for people that do, there are ways to work around it for them.
Okay.
So whatever works for anybody, they should actually do. Because sometimes you might just find the best partner, but the issue will be like she has a child. You might meet someone that you are compatible with,
Yes.
but the only issue will be that she has a child.
That is actually very true. I think that is true. But do you think that if you meet somebody that you're compatible with, and the only issue is that she has a child, do you think you can love the child as much as you love your own child? Like, if she has a child for you, do you think you love that child the same way you love her own child?
Yes and no.
Okay.
It's a very subjective question.
Yeah.
So, but in that kind of relationship, your sole responsibility should make sure the child doesn't feel uncomfortable in that kind of
Yes.
situation.
Yes.
And also, the equal care you give to your child should be the equal care you give to the child.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the equal discipline you give to your child,
Is what you
you
give
also
to
the
that
equal
person's
discipline you give to
child.
that person's child. So
Okay.
it goes both ways.
Okay, but do you think as normal human beings, yeah, at some point I feel like we like one person than the other. Even as children, you like one parent more than the other. So I feel like it is also the same thing for parents. They like more child than the other. So do you think that kind of thing, maybe just human feeling, can make you say, okay, I like my child better than I like this person's child?
One thing is feeling, one thing is action. So you
Mm-hmm.
might feel a certain
True.
way
And have a
and act a
different way.
different way.
That is
So
very
that's
true.
just it.
True.
So you don't necessarily have to act on your actions.
Okay.
So
So thank you very much, Prosper. We've come to the end of this episode.
yeah, thank you very much for having
So
me.
guys, please subscribe, like,
Like
and
and
share
share.
our video. We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye. If a guy really loves you, he would not want to be in a situationship with you. You're supposed to.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Like for example, if you like a girl now and
Yeah.
she doesn't want something committed,
Mm-hmm.
you might just settle for the idea of having even part of her. You
Hmm.
won't mind.